Jesus already told us what to do in the first 24 hours of the tribulation. When the tribulation begins, there won't be time to figure things out. You will be shocked when you find 7 discoveries. Number 1. The moment the tribulation begins. Most people picture the beginning of the tribulation as chaos, explosions, but the Bible describes something very different. And the difference is what makes the opening hours so dangerous. Because the real threat is not destruction, it's deception. The prophetic event that many scholars identify as the starting point of the tribulation is found in Daniel 9:27. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. That's the setup. That's why the first 24 hours are so critical. Because the beginning of the tribulation won't feel like the beginning of the tribulation. It will feel like the beginning of peace. And by the time people realize the peace is a lie, the trap has already closed. So if it doesn't start with war, if the opening move is deception, not destruction, what did Jesus say to watch for? And what did he command his followers to do the moment they recognized what was happening? Number 2, Jesus' warning before everything happens. Turn to Matthew chapter 24. Because this is the passage where Jesus lays out the prophetic timeline. And he does it in response to a direct question from his disciples. Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? The disciples asked 3 questions. When will the temple be destroyed? What will be the sign of your coming? And what marks the end of the age? And Jesus answers all 3 in a discourse that spans the rest of the chapter and into chapters 25. This is not a parable. This is not a metaphor. This is Jesus speaking directly to his followers about the future. And the very first thing he says, before he describes any event, any sign, any judgment, is a command. Matthew 24:4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Take heed. Be on guard. Pay attention. The first words out of Jesus' mouth when his disciples ask about the end of the age are not about earthquakes or wars or famine. They are about deception. Because Jesus knows that the greatest danger in the last days is not violence. It's the lie that comes before the violence. The false peace that precedes the real destruction. The counterfeit Christ who appears before the real Christ returns. Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Many, not a few, not a fringe group. Many will be deceived. Many will follow false leaders. Many will accept the counterfeit because it looks enough like the real thing to pass inspection, especially for people who never studied the original.